Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true. Body found in Spalding, Clarendon. The body of a man believed to be mentally ill was found in Spalding in the vicinity of Knox College campus in Clarendon yesterday morning. The name of the deceased has not been released. A passerby stumbled upon the body at approximately 4 a.m. and alerted the police according to reports. The deceased is said to have sustained an injury to the head and appeared to have been hit with a stone. Fatal shooting of JLP councillor caretaker could be contract hit, say police. Police who were on the scene of the fatal shooting of Jamaica Labour Party JLP councillor caretaker Lennox Hines have theorized that he was a victim of a contract killing. Commanding officer for the St. Andrew South Police Division, Superintendent Kirk Ricketts, made the revelation to reporters. It is still very early, but from the modus operandi of the men, it seems to be that the individual was deliberately targeted, and this would fit into something of a contract hit, Superintendent Ricketts said. Police confirmed that Hines, who was also a motor vehicle examiner, was killed under a bridge along Marcus Garvey Drive in St. Andrew about 5 p.m. on Thursday. It was just after 5 p.m. yesterday afternoon. A Jamaican male was traveling home from work. He had his daughter and another female co-worker who, on reaching this intersection, they were attacked by men riding on a motorcycle. 2 people were shot and injured, one of whom would have succumbed so far, Superintendent Ricketts added. The incident caused a backup of traffic along the thoroughfare, forcing police to issue an advisory for motorists to divert from the area. Hines was charged by police in 2007 with murder following the killing of a man and injuring of 2 other people in Portmore in 2007. The incident occurred during the run-up to the 2007 general elections. Dad classmates gutted at drowning death of 17-year-old. She was poised to ace all 9 Caribbean secondary education exams and would have started the first one of them yesterday. But Chevanie Besley joined last Friday, days ahead of her 18th birthday. The 17-year-old Green Island High School student was a mathematical pro whose favorite subject was accounts. In the last month, several persons have died through drowning, including Wilmer's boy student David Minot. One of Besley's 12 friends, who was with her when she died, broke down during his examination Monday morning and had to be counseled. The others, her father, Siobhan Besley, said he had only 2 weeks to sit their exam in honor of his daughter. Adorned with her uniform tie and perfect badge, Besley's voice was filled with pain as he stood outside the JN Bank in Lucy, Hanover on Tuesday morning, but even then, there was pride of legacy left by Chevanie. I am going to miss hearing her asking, "Daddy, you come? You want me to prepare something for you to eat?" said Besley, a security guard at the Noel Holmes Hospital in Lucy. He wishes his daughter had gone to the beach instead of the river, but as a man of faith, he accepts that the hands of time can't be turned back. Chevanie went swimming with her classmates in the Kingsvale area on Hanover last Friday, but got into difficulties. Her friends tried unsuccessfully to rescue her. The father said he gave her permission, like he does every weekend, to spend time with her friends. He is hurt by spiraling social media comments suggesting that his daughter was reckless. They studied together, they are always together, Besley said, noting that his daughter studied hard and wanted to face exams for 15 subjects instead of 9. Her death, he said, was a great loss to the family, including his wife and son. She touched lives wherever she went, he said. Still shocked by the death of one of her best students, Green Island Principal Maxine Evans described Chevanie as a young leader who was focused. The school plans to offer counseling to the students, particularly those who were involved. However, Evans said that was difficult now because the students were in the middle of examinations. In the meantime, teachers and the school board chairman have visited the Besley's home to offer moral support. According to Evans, the students had just done the City and Guilds exam test and apparently felt they needed to breathe out after grinding hours of study. Arlette Archer Campbell, the founder of Sailfish Swim Academy, has expressed concern about the number of Jamaicans who have died owing to their inability to swim. She gave reporters a few tips to help persons who may get into difficulty. Owing to the fact that Jamaica is an island with several rivers, I think there is a certain basic life-saving information that should be passed on to children at the kindergarten and elementary level through Learn to Swim and Drown prevention programs as part of the school curriculum island-wide, said Archer Campbell. Trial date to be set for businessman Beaches Stout co-accused. A trial date is to be set on July 6 for Portland businessman Everton Beaches Stout McDonald, who is charged for the death of his wife and ex-wife. Yesterday morning, the Home Circuit Court was told that there are no outstanding materials and that the Crown can proceed with its case. McDonald is jointly charged with Oscar Barnes for the July 20, 2020 murder of businessman's second wife, Tony and Hamilton McDonald. Barnes, who is represented by attorney Ernest Davis, finally took up the $500,000 bail offer that had been granted since May 2021. He appeared in court in person for the first time since he was arrested. His bail was extended. Tony's partially burnt body was found with a throat slash beside her burnt car along the Sherwood Forest Main Road. Another man, Denvalin Minot, said to be the contract killer, was also charged and pleaded guilty in the Home Circuit Court last September and was sentenced to 19 years in prison. Minot, in a witness statement, claimed that he was offered $3 million by McDonald to kill his wife. McDonald, 68, who appeared in court yesterday remotely, is also charged for the May 2, 2000 murder of his first wife, Merlin Petal McDonald. Merlin was shot to death outside her home in Bunchbrook, Portland. It is alleged that McDonald paid a police detective to kill his wife after their marriage crumbled and she left the matrimonial home. He is being represented by Earl Hamilton in both murders. A plea and case management hearing is set for both matters on July 6. Justice Bennett Graham Allen told McDonald that he was further remanded until July 6. The Major Investigation Division MID investigating officer was present and bound over to appear on the next date. Sport Minister announces $500,000 prize for champion school in Junior Champs. Sport Minister Oliver Grange has announced prize money of $500,000 for the school, which will emerge at the National Stadium at the first ever Institute of Sport in Sports Primary Schools Athletics Championships, Boys and Girls Junior Champs, now underway at the National Stadium and ending on Saturday, May 28. She added that the school which places second will also receive a cash prize of $250,000. Third place walk away with $200,000, and 4 to 10 place schools receive $100,000 each. In addition to the cash prize, the minister also announced that the final 2 days of the championship will be streamed live. The swapping prize money for the Junior Champs winning school is not the only historic development, as the meet will be streamed live through a partnership between the ministry and trackalerts.com, which will broadcast the last 2 days involving all the 40 finals, she said. Never before has the InSport Primary School Champs been streamed live, giving people the opportunity to pick up on their devices and watch the children performed live. Trackalerts.com has over 200,000 subscribers, and we thought it was fitting to give these talented children the chance to be exposed and highlighted. They deserve it, the minister added. In addition to the 40 finals, there will be a special feature including a mixed relay race, a special Olympics race, and an invitational prep school Class 1 relay for boys and girls. These will carry no points and so will have no bearing on the points tally. Lessons Primary of St. Thomas, Greater Portmore Primary of St. Catherine and St. James, Carnaldi Primary came out to the top schools in Eastern Junior Champs, the Central Junior Champs, and the Western Junior Champs respectively, each getting regional prizes, money of $250,000 each. Government has paid $2.9 billion streetlight bill. The government has paid in full the $2.9 billion charged by the Jamaica Public Service JPS for the provision of streetlights in the last financial year. Minister of Local Government and Rural Development Desmond McKenzie made the disclosure during his contribution to the 2022-2023 sectoral debate in the House of Representatives on Wednesday. We pay an average of $243 million on a monthly basis for street light. The reality remains, however, that not all the streetlights are working, and the local authorities and the citizens who fall within these areas across the country deserve better, Mackenzie said. He noted that the ministry has also been meeting with the JPS to resolve a wide range of issues, and the consultations are continuing. In the last financial year, the company installed 725 new streetlights, which were 358 short of the target of 1,083. In addition, 13,575 streetlights were repaired, and the JPS reported that more than $47 million was spent to replace 723 streetlights that were stolen. The taxpayers of the country must know that the average cost of replacing one streetlight is US $420, the local government minister said. He informed that Chesterfield Main Road in St. Andrew is a site of repeated thefts with 32 lights, along with 3,200 meters of service wire stolen on 3 separate occasions. These items have been replaced at a cost of nearly US $50,000. JPS is reporting that lights along the Chesterfield Main Road have been stolen for a fourth time and that it will cost US $16,000 to replace them, said Mackenzie. He also cited the Hershey Main Road in St. Catherine, where 15 lights and 1,500 meters of service wire were stolen on one night. The lamps and wires were replaced at a cost of US $7,800. While it is clear that these criminal acts require a police response, it is not the responsibility of the constabulary alone. It is all of us as Jamaicans, because somebody must see something. It is the taxpayers of the country who will have to foot these expenses, because the JPS will have to recover the costs, Mackenzie said. He further called on residents to be vigilant to prevent the highways and byways from being plunged into darkness. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.